Hello and welcome to the Aviva Premiership Round 6 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you for joining me. So, let's quickly run through the games we have this weekend. We have Quins hosting Sale Sharks, Exeter Chiefs hosting Newcastle Falcons, London Irish hosting Leicester Tigers, Gloucester Rugby hosting Northampton Saints, Bath v Worcester Warriors, and then finally to round the weekend, Saracens v Wasps. So, a lot of people are talking about how this season has been unpredictable, and you can probably see that in the fact that the prediction league I play has like 58% of the people actually getting the games right. So yes, it has been a bit all over the place, but still you've got Irish and Worcester Warriors at the bottom of the table where we kind of expect them to be at the end. So the table is settling down a little bit. Gloucester, Quins 9th and 10th. And probably not expecting much from those two sides. Wasps a bit unexpectedly, very unexpectedly down in 8th, with Sale Sharks next, and then Tigers above them. Tigers definitely been up and down. Bath in 5th, champions Exeter in 4th. Then a couple of surprise teams, obviously Newcastle Falcons in 3rd. Not so much that Saracens are in 2nd, but Saints are in 1st. You'd expect Saints to be much more of a mid-table team. I was expecting Falcons to look at being top 6. But not top 4. So yeah, definitely a lot of settling or a lot of shaking out still to go. Or maybe these teams can stick it. We'll have to wait and see. So let's get on to the games. So Quins versus Sharks. Now Steve Diamond admitted that his team have a problem with travelling and playing away, and that they need to up their defence, and they have improved that. But you've got to say that it's hard to pick Sharks away. Quins last season were very much one of those Jekyll and Hyde home and away teams, but this season it's not been that kind of way. They have been Jekyll and Hyde, but there has been home and away. You just don't know, you're not quite sure what's going to turn up. But you've got to say, with Sale Sharks away form, you've got to back Harlequins, and I'm going to do it by 3, I say, because you're not really kind of sure what Quins side is going to turn up. Exeter Chiefs host the form side in Newcastle Falcons, but again, Chiefs lost on the road at Gloucester, lost on the road to Tigers, but at home they have looked good. Big wins over Wasps, the win over Irish, yet not can't really read too much into that. Falcons, I say, having a good season up there in 3rd. Heady heights, nosebleed kind of territory for them, but even so, I think Exeter Chiefs at home is going to be a bit too much for them, and I'm backing Exeter by 5. Irish then host Tigers, and since Irish got that opening win at the beginning of the season, they really have struggled. Four straight losses. Now, Tigers looked a bit wobbly early on, but they really do look like they're settling down now, especially that decision-making midfield axis of Youngs, Ford and Tamua is all looking very good. And with 3 wins on the trot, you've got to say they're going to go away to Irish, and I'm going to be backing them by about 14, so a couple of scores there. Definitely. Coming down, Gloucester hosting Saints. Now Gloucester, again, another one of these home and away teams. At home, they've beaten Exeter Chiefs. Worcester Warriors, well, hey, they lost the season. You can't read too much into that. But away, they've lost to Quins, Tigers and Sale Sharks. At home, they're perfect, though. Saints, after the opening loss, have looked good and have picked up 4 wins, which is them top of the table. Even so, I think Gloucester at home, I'm still going to back by 3. So yes, exactly. A close one. Not a lot of confidence, but I'm going to go with the home side there. Bath. Now Bath, again, another one of these big Saracens. But then go on to lose to Newcastle Falcons and Saints. Now you could say, yeah, Saints and Falcons are in top 3. But hey, they beat Saracens and then have done that. So yeah, very up and down. Luckily for them, this week they've got Worcester visiting, which should be an easy home win to get themselves a bit of confidence. Because they're going to need it, because I say they've been up and down. So yeah, Bath by 14. Saracens, bar that loss against Bath, have been good with some big wins. I think all by Northampton Saints by 30 points, over 30 points. Newcastle Falcons by more than 20. Sale Sharks more than 20. Worcester Warriors more than 20. Now fine, Warriors, Sale Sharks, they're down the bottom half of the table, but still putting over 20 points on them. And Wasps, after the 2 opening wins, have looked poor with 3 straight losses, and especially up front aren't doing the business at the moment. So you've got to say Saracens quite comfortably, and perhaps I should be going for more than 20, but I'm going to go for 14 by 2 scores. Those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm always up for a good rugby chat. Please do share this with your friends. Give the old thumbs up on YouTube. You know you like to. And enjoy whatever rugby you're watching this weekend.